Let's talk about becoming a better content creator. My name is Lyndon Baptiste. I'm a writer and YouTuber from a small Caribbean island called Trinidad and Tobago. Today I want to share my journey in 2024, the steps I'm taking to become a better content creator. For far too long I've been creating content and I haven't hit business goals that I would like to hit. Maybe because I've never set business goals. As things happen, as they come along, I embrace them, I deal with them. I think because I have no clear goals, I don't have a clear sense of where things should go or how do I measure success. So for me, the first step in 2024 to becoming a better content creator is setting clear goals and sticking to them. And for me to stick to them, I need to have clear tasks that would help me realize these goals on a weekly basis. To quickly share these goals with you, to publish 2 blog posts weekly on my website, potbake.com, to share at least 5 YouTube shorts every week, and 1 long-term... I always struggle on that. I always stumble on that word. When I'm about to say long-form videos, I always say long-tongue videos. To focus, to have goals, and to have tasks that could help me realize these goals. To become a better content creator, one of the things I need to do is know my audience a little bit better than I do. To focus on them a little bit more than I have in the past. For example, if you are still here listening to this episode, there's a chance you are a content creator. There's a chance you want to know how to become a better content creator. So as I record and write these episodes for Caribbean content creators, I need to think about you a little bit more. I need to engage with you a little bit more. If you are a content creator and you'd like to reach out, feel free to reach me on Instagram. Let me know the topics that you are interested in hearing. You could reach me on Instagram at Lyndon Baptiste. To become a better content creator, I need to create a plan, a creative schedule. I need to stick with it. And I know that this schedule involves doing my work in batches. For example, writing these articles, recording the corresponding podcast episodes, editing these podcast episodes and videos. My goal is to build a content savings plan. I wrote this article on Wednesday, the 3rd of January. Today is Monday, the 8th of January. And I've dedicated a time block to recording these episodes. Tomorrow, I'll start editing these podcast episodes that I've recorded. If all goes well, by the middle of January, I should have a month or 2 worth of content saved. To build this content plan, I have to write at least 2 articles every morning and record a podcast based on the article. Then I'll settle into a more realistic schedule. For the first 2 weeks in January, I imagine I need to push hard, and I will continue to push hard. I'm not building a content savings plan to become complacent. I'm building it to give me a head start so that if I have a month or 2 worth of content, I could now create more manageable time boxes, which allows me to focus not just on my content creator journey, but the family and work responsibilities that I have. I love working hard because for some reason, pressure invigorates me. To become a better content creator, I want to learn something new every day. I want to know who the players are on the field. I want to listen to relevant podcasts. I need to read at least 5 pages of a relevant book every day. I listen to 10 minutes of an audiobook, read articles that relate to social media. That would help me grow as an individual so that when I write these episodes, I'm inspired. I need to feed on sensible content. And I've gone as far as deleting the distractions from my phone so that I could dedicate more time to learning something new. I don't know if this happens to you, but if you are a YouTuber, chances are you have YouTube and YouTube Studio on your phone. And I realized that throughout the day, I'd find myself opening YouTube Studio, maybe to check comments, maybe to see the performance of my latest video. And if I do that throughout the day, focusing on analytics and stats, while it is important, I realized that I'm spending a lot of time. What if I was to dedicate a particular time block to say in every day from 12 to 12:30, I would open these applications. I would spend time reviewing the analytics. I would spend time responding to comments rather than at intervals throughout the day that cost me about an hour and a half of my time where I could have been reading a book. What are you reading right now? Right now I am reading The Practice by Seth Godin. I'm reading an autobiography on Walt Disney. And I'm reading, there's another book I'm reading. What is the name of it, boy? It's a book by Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins. That's what I'm reading because I want to learn more. To become a better content creator, I want to write every day. Prior to 2024, I wasn't writing as much as I am. I've written more in 2024 in 1 week than I've written in all of 2023. And as a writer, I didn't realize how much I missed writing. And as I write, I generate more ideas for other articles, videos, podcasts. By prioritizing writing, I've written about 20 articles that will become 20 videos and maybe 20 podcasts. To become a better content creator, I'm going to batch record videos. I'm going to spend dedicated time writing. I'm going to spend time dedicated to recording and time dedicated to editing. Whether it's videos or podcast episodes, I'm going to batch record. The idea is to build a content savings plan based on creating content in batches, assigning specific times and days to doing particular task. I would have mentioned in another podcast episode that I like to get things done from start to finish. I start working on a video from the planning, go through recording, editing until I have clicked publish. But by doing that, if it takes me days, there are other tasks that slip. My plan is, instead of showing up once a week on podcast, YouTube, that I would build a content savings plan that is so big, I'll be able to eventually show up every day. As unrealistic as that sounds to me right now, that is where I am heading. And I'm already seeing results that I could head in that direction. If I keep doing what I'm doing in terms of approaching tasks in batches, to become a better content creator, I am going to choose a video platform and stick to it. In 2023, I was posting everywhere. The metrics looked good in terms of subscriber count going up, video views going up. But as a solo creator, I was stretching myself thin. I didn't have time to respond to the communities on these different platforms, whether it was TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. So my audience engagement went down. So after years of experimenting, I feel like I need to focus my attention on YouTube. Not just because YouTube has the different tools that I want in one place, for example, vertical videos in the form of shorts, long form. It is also the second biggest search engine in the world. So I want to focus on this one place and why YouTube? Apart from the reasons I mentioned previously, as a Caribbean content creator, it's the one place where we're monetized, where we're able to monetize and gain revenue from the work that we create and post there. So I know there's a lot more to becoming a better content creator, like knowing your strong points, the software tools you use, how you manage different aspects, and how you price your services. There's so much more. If you have any ideas that you'd like to share, you can reach me on Instagram at Lyndon Baptiste. At the time of recording this podcast episode, these are the points that stand out to me. As I said, I'd love to hear from you. My website is potbake.com. And if you are a content creator who is struggling with pricing your content, in episode 19 of the Caribbean Content Creators podcast, I spoke with Ishmael Beg about pricing for content creators. In the meantime, keep creating, have fun doing what you're doing. I'll see you in the next episode. Take care.